Bitcoin miners turn to the futures market. Huobi opens its doors to Canadian citizens. Ripple is slapped with a class action lawsuit. Bitcoin hits $10,000. Genesis Vision announces a $1 million trading competition. Basic Attention Token hints at working with Nike, Amazon, and McDonald's. John McAfee makes the banks an offer they can't refuse. Porsche teams up with IOTA. And Justin Sun hopes to add Tron to institutional exchanges, GDAX, and Circle. And a cryptocurrency exchange is the first to implement Lightning Network. We've got all your headlines mixed with some daily market analysis. I'm Elio Trades, and your FUD TV Daily Update starts now. Diving here in the total market caps, we can see that Bitcoin dominance has continued to decline here down to 36%. Obviously, we know that this comes in conjunction with the swell. We're now up here at 466 billion. We're really cooking here. We're continuing to grow steadily day over day, and Saturday is usually a weekday in the market, so seeing this continued growth is very bullish sign for next week. This could seriously lead to a pop in the market caps. Obviously, right now we're in altcoin season as the cryptocurrency market caps are growing, but Bitcoin dominance is shrinking. That shows you that altcoins are growing in their strength, and this is good news for those of you who might have been heavily diversified into altcoins during the dip. Hopefully this means that your portfolios are bouncing back nicely. Our biggest gainers right now are Cybermiles, Elastos, and Wakey Chain. Definitely one of our top picks for coins in general, especially for this year. We think it's going to be a tremendous growth year for Elastos. In a new report, we find that Bitcoin miners are turning to futures to hedge their bets here. Of course, as Bitcoin tends to take a dive, much like other industries, these commodities futures are being used to essentially hedge the bets of those who are in the industry. This is how futures were supposed to be used, and so this is not really surprising news. This is exactly how futures are used in other industries. So those in the industry bet against the good year. Therefore, if they have a bad year, they have some winnings, they have some offset to that loss. And it seems like if this is the behavior, that Bitcoin is conforming to sort of a traditional model for commodities futures. And in very bullish news, we have word that Huobi is opening its doors to Canadian citizens. We know that Huobi is an incredible exchange. They bring a lot to the table, one of the world's top exchanges. I've thought about getting on that exchange multiple times, but it's just so hard for American citizens, so I haven't been able to do so. Hopefully they expand to America soon, and this is very bullish news, especially if you have friends in Canada. You might need them to pick up some coins for you. You know what I'm saying? We believe that the growth and maturity of the exchanges in this industry is really a backbone to the industry, so we're very excited whenever we see news like this. And it's not all sunshine and fairy tales for Ripple, as they've been slapped with a class action lawsuit for essentially having a never-ending ICO that takes the form of an unregistered securities. That's right, Ripple is defending itself against claims that it is an unregistered security, and that could be very bad news for the Ripple fam and all Ripple XRP investors. Essentially, if this is found that XRP tokens have all been bought as unregistered securities, there could be serious consequences here. Obviously, we don't know how this is going down, and of course, with a lawsuit, when you're suing a company that has literally hundreds of billions of dollars in liquidity, it's going to be very difficult to end up having a successful verdict, but nonetheless, it's very interesting and it's kind of weird. Definitely not the source we expected this from. You'd think that most investors in XRP would be pretty happy about what's happened with the XRP token since they invested. You'd only be down on your XRP if you bought literally in January. Other than that, you're pretty much sitting pretty. There was a 90-cent Ripple as recent as December. So I'm really confused as to who's so disgruntled about this Ripple ICO. Regardless, we're seeing here that all of these companies, no matter how big, no matter how esteemed, no matter how established within the cryptocurrency world, are going to come under scrutiny for SEC violations. This is a hot topic right now. And worry not, my fantastic familia. We are seeing once again the $10,000 Bitcoin.
10,000! And it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
And we just got word that Genesis Vision is opening up a $1 million trading competition. Now, if you don't know how Genesis Vision works, essentially every cryptocurrency manager, portfolio manager gets their own tokens, and people can buy those tokens and essentially make money. They put money into this person's pool, and then they can invest more. And so they're running their trading game, and essentially they can have sort of a co-investing. It's sort of like co-vesting. Right now they're in their alpha, so there's no money flowing on their platform. So you're essentially doing paper trades, or not real trades, but essentially if you are the best paper trader, theoretical trader, then the 12 most skilled participants will be rewarded with 40,000 GVT pool of winnings. And after this 4-week-long competition, the winners will be able to become managers and operate their own trading programs with no investment of their own. They're attracting the best traders by offering this bounty, and then they're going to have these traders set up with funds. So essentially, you'll have good places, good traders to go invest into when you go onto the Genesis Vision platform. And this is just a look at what BAT is planning. Obviously, they have a Nike logo, an Amazon logo, McDonald's. They have American Express up here. They're clearly going to be working and interfacing with a lot of the big brands here. Very exciting stuff. We're very bullish on BAT. And obviously, if they've already signed up working agreements with Nike, Amazon, McDonald's, it seems like they might really be taking over this crypto browser game. They might have totally cornered the game already. And John McAfee makes an offer that Jamie Dimon cannot refuse. Let's take a look.
You have two choices.
there will be no JP Morgan. Jamie Dimon will be on the street with a hat and a cute puppy dog and a little box saying, please donate to feed my puppy, because that's the only way you'll make some money. Or come and sit at this table with us and let's discuss how you can transform yourself in a way that supports us, the people, the movement, the blockchain revolution, because it is coming. Whether you like it or don't like it, whether you want to stop it or not, it is here, it is coming. Accept the truth of your situation.
Now, regardless of what you think about John McAfee, and believe me, I have my qualms, the reality is this man is more or less a unique character in the world. He's kind of a hero, kind of a villain. He's not what you want him to be. He's just himself. And he's definitely a representative, a strong representative of the crypto army. Obviously, this is some extreme crypto rhetoric, but we can't help but be enthused and be made to feel extremely bullish after listening to John McAfee speak a little while. And Porsche is looking forward to working with IOTA, along with a whole host of other startups, in a project called the Startup Autobahn. Startup Autobahn offers opportunities to a ton of startup tech companies to make inroads with VCs, other partnerships. This is just more adoption, shows that IOTA is doing what they need to do to get into these circles and start working with big companies. I think IOTA is doing a great job at forming partnerships. So this is really more of the same. And our guy, Justin Sun, the spiritual leader of the Tron army, is apparently in talks with institutional trading desks such as Circle and GDAX to add Tron to their trading desk. This could mean that Tron is added to GDAX and Coinbase. It could also mean that this is only available for OTC or institutional trading. Regardless, this is very bullish news if Tron is able to successfully pull this off, and hopefully this could mean that Tron is tradable against US dollars on Coinbase. I mean, that would be incredible for Tron and all Tron investors. And in a first of its kind, Lightning Network is being implemented into Voltero, which is a cryptocurrency exchange, and Lightning Network is going to be used to scale the operations of this exchange and relieve congestion, all the things that we love and know that Lightning is capable of. So this is a great use case, a great test case, and hopefully if this proves out, we can see Lightning start to be implemented all over the Bitcoin and blockchain world. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Obviously, it's Cinco de Mayo, so have a lovely Cinco de Mayo. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekends. Let's move this conversation down to the comments. You guys know I love hearing from you. And of course, if you're new to this channel, subscribe, hit that bell notification as we put out new cryptocurrency videos each and every day. Yo soy Elio Trades y nos vemos mañana por el siguiente episodio de FUD TV. Adiós, mis amigos.